Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in disguise. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life soda. 5:45, have the lights on us. Fries with the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the ties fall off. You know I'm a G, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She bustin' to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, and she know it. Eyes on the prize, to see how far I go. Shooting star, all over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody can tell me I'm not where my brain go.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Here's Tua to open with a throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Man in motion, heading left. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Miami.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing on 3rd down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. To the 20. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. And in motion is Barrios. On first down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Third and long. Here's Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. 1 quarter in. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready to stand.
From the gun, here's Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Come on, Tua.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. That's taken in left side by Smith. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Tua going to give it to Achane. He's to the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Locked to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with HM. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Tua now on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Hill. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now Tua. Taking off. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Hey, get set. Ready.
To throw is Tua. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw is Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And the score remains tied at 7. 1st and 10 now from the 36. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Lock out of the shotgun. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. 1st and 10.
21G. Hey. Ready.
Tua gonna throw. And he's gonna be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Locke. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Locke working out of the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go, here we go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. A hit, and he has lost the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 6.
Solo left side.
Throwing is Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. On first down is Locke. A short one there to Bellinger.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. To throw is Locke. He has Hyatt complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, point. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll go. It's Locke. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
44.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's 2. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8. They snap it to Tua. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock.
Great, man. He's just playing great defense.
With a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all
okay,
know one
I'm done talking here. German. I know you're mad. My bad.
We'll see. Can they capitalize on
I
this
know,
extra
but I
possession?
don't understand why I got a meat in my mouth. You're crazy. Nah, never that. Never that. I don't get butt hurt. That was butt hurt, meat in my mouth, and you're a character.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
A 2nd down throw for Locke. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here's Locke. He gets this complete to Dulcich. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's the run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That was a great show.
They'll go with him again. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And his defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down.
On gain of 4 yards, it's 4th and goal.
So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This one he's got to have. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Right here.
They'll drop to throw. He's got Barrios. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed. And they cruised to the victory.
Niggas couldn't do nothing with me, they put the devil on me. How to prefer niggas squeeze metal on me.
This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we ain't friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. Sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come from free. 100 racks, she be tempted. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, he can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that gentle and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made a whales in it, got a twist to it. This ain't Big Shine, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she...
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field.
Avocados fresh for about 2, maybe 3 weeks. Put them in a bucket of water.
Jake Elliott is out
Put that
ready to kick
bucket
this
of
one
water
away. And we're
into the
underway for
refrigerator.
Philadelphia.
Avocados stay
This will be a
fresh.
touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game.
This
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Buys time, rolling right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for the back that time. And now they face second down. Throwing his lock. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The give to Tracy up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Gano ready to send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
73. No time, set. No time.
Hurts comes out throwing. He's on the move. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Hey, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
73. 73. No time.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
No time.
This finds Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
No time.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
No time.
Hurts throwing again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Now we'll try one deep down the right. This is caught inside the 15. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Tiger Hornet.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lock. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 24. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Gano ready to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set. Elton.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. It's the 2-minute warning now from the length. It's the Eagles, who have 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
63.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Looking middle, firing deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Locke. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So it'll be second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. He finds Slayton. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he moves the chains. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Locke to the air. Chased out to his right. Doesn't make the connection.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
2nd and 10 now. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets this forward to the 19. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. He'll throw it yet again. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Gano ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. He's got Smith. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He'll throw it. He'll get this one to Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
so close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Rock looking to throw. He's got Bellinger. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun. He sends this one to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
Gano ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Throwing from the gun here. Throw right side, caught by Wilson.
You want to nerd out at the end of the year with me, Kate? We'll go back and look at the amount of time per completion in the league. The best of them are around 2.2 seconds. The guys that hold on to the longest, they're somewhere around 2.6 seconds. You give your quarterback that kind of eternity to throw, they'll find a completion.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. He has room past the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw, Hurts. He's on the move. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Go Silver, ready?
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st. Three-quarters in the books from this one. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. First and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Buying some time right. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take a fourth quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Another shot at this extra point here. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Throwing his lock. Neighbors with a catch. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Lockdown. Cut out left. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly.
And Bills come right back to tie 7.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 37. Has his man, it's Tracy. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He just throws this one away.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the first down marker.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch. This is one of those plays, Kate. I can just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Forced out to his right. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. So it's an Eagles win here in this one.